2018 or 19, I wrote a blog for Bigger Pockets saying Airbnb is grossly overrated. And I was wrong, very wrong actually. And so I looked at the situation, especially after COVID when, the world was ending, supposedly, and the hotels were struggling, and Airbnb decided to IPO. That means they went public on what was for many people the worst year ever. For them, it was a fantastic year. In my town, Airbnb gets about 3x income for the same property. So I decided I'll take a property that I already own and try to convert it to Airbnb. I'll sink a little bit of money into rehabbing it nicer. I'll sink a little money into furnishing it, and then 3x income. Who could say no to that? I certainly can't. So I want to show you around the first Airbnb, and we're going to talk a little bit about strategy as well. Let's go check it out. I purchased this house in 2014 for $54,500. I put a little bit of sweat equity into it. In 2015, 18 months later, I refinanced it and it appraised for $115,000. That's when I knew real estate is easy. So I had never made that kind of money before in my life. I pulled a little bit of cash out, I refinanced, I kept my payments the same. I think I owed $65,000. Now I owe about $50,000 again. I think I can get $3,000 a month on it. This return on investment is so much bigger than the acquisitions for the properties that I'm trying to buy now that I'm actually starting to focus on improving and optimizing the assets I own rather than acquire new ones. The market is hot. The market might get better, but there's a high likelihood that it will get worse. The time for me to acquire properties is not now. With regular rentals, you have a property, somebody needs a property. I'm gonna rent it for a market average rate. The upside is limited because people are gonna pay, X amount in your town or my town for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But with Airbnb, the upside is almost unlimited. And there's a cultural movement going on towards people who want to pay for experiences rather than things. The other thing that the culture is moving towards is Instagrammable. And so we're gonna take these two ideas and we're gonna put them into Airbnb. I paid somebody to stage this property because I didn't know what I was doing, and I also hired a proper manager to manage it for 20% per month. The goal is to get started. So I paid somebody to buy all the furniture because they've done it before, professional staging company. She did a lovely job. And then I'm gonna hire a property manager to take care of it because I have no effing clue what I'm doing. But the idea is to get this thing going, get some income, reinvest in the property to make it look nicer, watch what they're doing to make sure that I could do it myself, and then eventually I will stage my own properties, decorate my own properties, and manage my own properties. The goal for real estate for me from the very beginning was not to become a millionaire or a billionaire. Well, definitely a millionaire, but the goal was not money. The goal was increase freedom, reduce stress. Recently, with the way the market is, acquisitions has been very stressful for me and margins are getting smaller, so the money is harder to make. So this increases stress and it reduces my freedom. These are antithetical to my purpose. So the idea that I could take 7 properties that I already own and convert them all to Airbnb, no acquisitions, very low, increased cost. I have to, obviously furnish them and redecorate them, but that's nothing compared to buying properties. And I don't have to go fight for properties. And because these properties I've already owned for a few years, I own them at a really small cost basis. We got this great big deck back here. It needs a paint job real bad, which we'll get to in the next few weeks. We're gonna put some furniture up there, but I think it's a nice selling point. It's got a nice, lovely backyard here, fenced in. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. It really helps me. I know it only takes a second, and I know it doesn't feel like a big deal, but click the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please do it. It makes a tremendous difference to me. I wanna make more of these videos. I don't know if it's valuable until you click that button. And I need you to do that right now. Okay, that was a quick and dirty look at my first Airbnb, one of my first properties that I ever bought. The first one that I knew that I could be a real estate investor. I'm glad to convert it. I hope this was somewhat useful to you, showing it to you, telling you why I'm doing it, telling you how my ideas change. I'm excited to show you more as we do upgrades and as we make the place, you know, share the income, how it's doing. I'm gonna share everything and I'm gonna do it as we go on. So keep along for the story. Love to have you with me. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do it for me, do it for the algorithm. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm excited to show you more. This Airbnb, the flip. I'm about to sell a condo. We're about to sell a 24 unit. Got a lot of projects to show you. See you for the next one.